It's like not a lot of light where I am, and it's too hot right now for me to turn the light on, and my central air needs some work, and I'm scared to turn it on, so I'm just dealing with this fan. So if you hear the fan, then I hope you hear me over the fan. And if you hear the cicadas outside, or cicadas, or whatever you call them, noisy ass damn bugs, then that's them, they're outside. I had this very interesting thought about people pleasing. I was just, minding my business in the kitchen doing the dishes, and I was thinking about how and when people pleasing can start. And I have a very interesting theory, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree when you hear it. People pleasing starts at a very young age. I thought about it, and my kids helped me. My youngest son helped me figure it out. I was telling him, I said, I always know when I see a plate of unfinished food in this house that is yours, because you're the only one that put a half a plate of anything in the fridge, and you need to stop wasting your food. And when I said that, I thought about peas, carrots, and liver. I thought about the fact that people pleasing starts from childhood. I'm about to tell you why. How many times have you heard a parent say, this is the food I cook, you better eat all of it, or otherwise you ain't getting nothing to drink. Otherwise you ain't getting no dessert. Whether they got dessert or whether it's just water, they ain't make no damn juice. You couldn't feed me liver. I would not eat it. All right, well, then I'm just gonna starve. But I'm sorry, my nose itches a lot. When I'm having like an allergy attack, the first thing that itches my nose. When you're in front of a kid, what the kid is always taught is do what mom and dad or what the adult says. They're taught to obey. When you tell a child to eat something that they don't like, say you tell them to eat cereal, you're babysitting a kid for a day, you tell them to eat cereal and they say, I'm lactose intolerant. The adult that wants the child to be obedient might say, oh, you're lying, just eat the cereal. And you force the child to sit there and eat some of the cereal. And then when they start to get sick, throwing up all over the place, you're angry at them. But they try to tell your goofy ass, I'm lactose intolerant. Instead of you calling a parent to really verify this, you got mad and forced the child to eat. Now when the parent get here, you gonna tell them this bullshit story about them throwing up everywhere, but you just should have listened to them. What I'm trying to say is, there's a balance that needs to be exercised when it comes to things, and it should start from childhood. You cannot sit here and force things down people's throat, but it starts at a very, very, very young age. What the child does is they eat it, whether they like it or not, and they eat it crying, and they throw it up, and they have this bad reaction to it. And as long as you, the mean ass grown-up, sit there and see them eat it, you're satisfied, but they're not. The thing is to find balance. That means satisfaction on both sides. What you can do is you can present multiple foods to your children and see what it is that they like. See what it is that what their desire is to taste. They don't have to eat every damn thing that you eat. I can't eat shit around here. I can't have my healthy snacks to myself. I can't have my junk food snacks to myself because my kids like everything that I eat. They even like the hummus and the chips. Corny ass hummus and chips. I mean, my 8-year-old. But you know what? Every single time I had something, they liked it. And if they tasted something of mine that I had and they didn't like it, then that's fine. It's a waste of your money, your time, your energy to sit there and fight somebody and shove things down their throat when they just don't want it. Now that theory not only applies to eating food as a youngster, but eating shit as an adult. Because many, many times you'll sit there and do things over and over and over and over again to please a person's point of view, or to please a certain crowd of people, or to please this and to please that, and you don't even know how to please yourself, because ever since you were younger, you've been taught to please people outside of you. You knew what you liked, and instead of you being vocal about it and honest about it, fear caught your tongue, you never said anything, and when people come around you and you just want to please them, you're willing to just do-si-do around on their puppet strings and do what they say do, instead of standing up for yourself and doing what's right for you. And that's not a form of being selfish. That's being self-sufficient. That's being in your knowing. But most people are crippled with this theory from childhood. And all it does is it creates a domino effect as you grow. Can you turn that pot off in the kitchen? It got eggs boiling. Here. Can you turn that pot off? That was my daughter, my grandbaby. She's so cute. Anyway, listen. That's just like with the baby. If I sit there and I get her peas in the baby jar and she don't like it, I'm not going to keep fucking feeding her peas. My dog, for instance. I ruined my dog's diet. Don't talk about me. I'm about to tell y'all what I did. I bought her dog food. She ran out one day. I was baking chicken, right? And I gave her some. And ever since then, I've been baking her chicken. And you know what? It's less money. I get the pack of chicken breast. I chop it up. I bake it in the oven. I saw that they put carrots in dog food, so I take little baby carrots, and this is like a little chicken stew for dogs. I used to mix her dog cereal in it to make it like a dog stew instead of the canned food, and she loves it. I don't put all those extra seasonings and all that stuff in it. I put a little teeny weeny bit, and she gets her protein that way. And y'all can talk about me all you want. That's my dog. Even with the dog, you have to try to create pleasure. You can't just force your way on people. Even if you're trying to be nice about something, you want to be so nice and you want people to like you so much that you just impose your kindness on people. That's just a fucking pain in the ass too, because then you be in the way, and don't nobody, it's not that nobody appreciates your kind gestures, but it's like, oh my god, in the ass, you in the way, you know what I mean? Like, damn. And then you make it confusing, because it's like, how do you push away kindness, or why would you want to do that? When it's overkill and unnecessary, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't care what root it's coming from. If it's annoying, it's annoying. And then the same thing, people don't take you seriously when you're always conforming. Like what? They don't take you seriously when you're conforming to put up with the bullshit. Like, oh, I can get them to do that. They'll do that real quick. You'll always be that person to them in their head. They're always one step above you, and they can always call on you for the bullshit, because you'll just say yes. You need to be saying this. You have to stop. You have to stop. It's annoying. It's annoying, and it's annoying. People pleasing. And a life coach last year was one of her biggest subjects. People pleasing. It is poisonous. It is sickening. And it causes a cycle on the inside of you that grows with you throughout your years. And on top of that, you are blanketed with this teaching of, oh, you can't be caring about yourself so much. That's so selfish. All you do is think about yourself. You have to have you. I just shook my bun out. You have to have you in order before you claim to be having somebody else in order alongside you, or helping you do anything, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's important for you to have good self-sufficiency. You can't learn that doing what everybody else wants you to do. You have to get inside of you and do the work and figure out what the fuck you want. People pleasing is annoying. No to you, yes to me. It doesn't matter what you want me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown, I'm going to do it. That's it. Learn as you go. And you grow too. Learn as you go, go and then grow. Oh, that's cute. Learn as you go, go and then grow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people pleasing starts at a very young age. When you eat them peas, and you eat that nasty ass liver, and you feel like you're gonna gag and throw up, God could be putting your child on the path of being a vegetarian, and you trying to feed them this nasty ass meat, and all they thinking about is the cat or the dog, and in their head they're like, oh my God, I'm eating the animal. They supposed to be a vegetarian in real life. You shoving meat down their throat. I'm just saying. Because some of y'all know y'all do it. I hated it, and I never ate the liver. And this is why I'm the rebellious child in my family, or called the rebellious child. I don't care, because you know what? Every time my mom cooked liver, I ate the sides. When are you going to understand that I cannot stand liver? I hate it till this day. You cannot get me to eat no fucking liver. I don't like the texture. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. When my dad used to make chitlins when I was little, I wanted to throw him out the window. Just the whole him. Why are you cooking that? It stink. Oh my God. He wanted to clean it. It stunk up the whole house. The sink stunk, everything. It just smelled like death and deadness. I hated it. Oh my God. I used to leave the house, spent the night across the street at my friend's house, and that was it. You cooking them, I'm not coming back. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hated it. How could you eat them? My aunt used to kill them things, hot sauce and everything. Here, Jen, eat some. No, I'm good. I don't want none of that shit. I just used to think that they were all psychotic. Why are you eating that? Oh my God. Come into your own. Stop eating the shit that people hand to you because they want you to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the theme of what I'm saying. People pleasing starts at a very young age, and it haunts you through your adulthood. And if you don't break the cycle of it, then you'll never be able to heal and break it. I'm sorry, and fix it. I just said the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? It's very wise for you to get into the things that you desire. You shouldn't feel guilty for wanting to put people's ideas away of what they want you to be, but you should feel very excited about picking up your own ideas and embracing your own ideas of how you have always desired to be as a person. There should be no shame that comes with it. There's a truth in you that needs to come out and be exercised, and it's going to help someone else come out and exercise the trueness of who they are. That's what people really need. They don't need you regurgitating or recopying things that other people shove down your throat. They need you to be you. That is the energy that needs to be replicated. Not this carbon copy bullshit. Not this do what they said do. Do what God said do. God. Shit gets on my nerves. I see it all the time. All the time. Huh? I'm being summoned. You get the gist of what I'm saying. I gotta go make my salad.